Anunnaki.
Have you ever killed an extraterrestrial being?
Yes.
He not really talking about the shit like that in the video, but basically, this world right here not really the true reality, okay? This is a dream world. You're in the abyss. I know, bro, I don't really seem like that. It's really like all this shit real, but no, it's not really real. This is a dream. Now, it's a dream, but it's also not really a dream. It's more like, okay, so this planet right here is the first planet that was ever created, okay? This is the first planet. That's why it's so fucking important. That's why we want it back so bad. This is the hub, okay? This is the hub. You know how in games and shit like that, where they have like, you know, certain games have the main like parts, or you know, like certain games have like that shit where you could walk around and everybody in that same thing, they had to go somewhere else. This is the hub, bro. This is the hub. But like, I'm gonna be explaining that shit more than like other shit. You feel me? I got other social media, so I'm gonna be explaining that shit on the other ones. Okay, so the sun and the moon were the first two gods that was ever created. They're the first two representations of polarity, which is, so the sun was the first thing, was the first thought, or whatever the fuck he was. But he was like, bro, I got bored as fuck. I want to see, like, I want some new shit. I want some different shit. So he just created like something that was the opposite of him, which is basically just like a black hole. Now this black hole, or not even a black hole, this black thing can also absorb him. So he's like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. And they had communication back and forth with each other. All right. So the sun and the moon are the first two gods. Oh, and the sun created many different forms of, I guess you can say, himself before he came to, you know, the moon, which was, once he created the moon, he was like, oh shit, damn, you feel different from me. You like, oh, not even like, oh, you feel different from me. You kind of give me like a opposite of me. You feel me? Like it was like that. Another little quick side note of, you know, to show you that everything is about polarity and the opposite, and everything is divine within the 3, 6, and the 9. The perfect version of the night and the day would be, you get 15 hours of the night and you get 9 hours of the, you know what I mean? You get 15 hours of the day and 9 hours of the night, because it's with the 3, 6 and with numerology and shit like that. When you get like you supposed to simplify it so you can get the master number of it. So 15, you separate the 1 and the 5, and then you add them together, and that becomes a 6. So the 6 and the 9, that would be the perfect, you know, version of it. But there's also other versions that can be considered perfect. You get what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, the shit be changing and shit like that. Oh, and another thing, I know I'm gonna have to probably do like some kind of a YouTube video, because all these fucking TikToks can get lost. I get that. All these fucking TikToks can get lost in the sauce and shit like that, especially how I'm just, you know, getting the shit out like how it is. But so this world is ruled by all of the elements. There is no heaven and fucking hell. Whenever you see somebody doing some demonic shit, they're just using the fire within them. Fire. You learn this shit in Avatar. You know what I'm saying? You learn this shit in Avatar. But the fire is supposed to be learned last. You're not supposed to learn that shit first, but they always teach the shit first. The fire tribe, bro, they don't fucking care, but they have jobs in that bitch, and they do shit, no fucking questions asked, bro. They don't give a fuck about no goddamn, like, oh, bitch, they just take. They don't give a fire only burn shit. Fire only burn. Now, fire can't help you, but fire only burn shit. It just take. There's no fucking devil, nigga. That shit. Oh, so look. Hey, you can share this shit with anybody you want. I just would appreciate if you, know, gave me my homage for it. I don't really give a fuck. But, you know, just tell people where you got this shit from, because I got more shit than this. But, so yeah. So we got 24 hours in a day, right? It don't matter how you break that shit down, from like how many hours you get in the day to how many hours you get into the night. All of it is going to fall back to 3, 6, or 9. Okay? So look, say the sun come out like what? 6 a.m. in the morning. Sun comes out at 6. It falls back down at what? 7 or something like that? That's 13. And then you get 11 hours of the night, right? So you break that down. The 13 becomes a 4, and then the 11 becomes a 2. You add those two together, it becomes a 6 again. Because in numerology, you always add it down to the smallest amount. The 1, the smallest number. Okay, so everything that was in this world was created for balance. is something called a pendulum. This thing that swings back and forth to create the balance within the world. Okay, they took out the balance part and only left you with this other shit, the recreation of whatever the fuck you want, which is the top part. This is the shit what I mean with like the I that got separated from the Y. That's the pendulum. The top of the eye is what they would call a halo. Or the top of the eye is something that we call like the shit that spans back and forth at the top. The middle part was the Y, which was the balance part. The shit that goes back and forth. And that back and forth motion is also, the water shit too. But that back and forth motion was the thing that created the balance part because they didn't want something that can be absolutely straight like that because it's not fucking equal. Okay? And another thing, bro, I don't know if somebody else talking about this shit. I don't know if other people know about this shit. I know where the fuck I got this shit from. It's not from this shit right here. It's from, the spiral realm, the fifth dimension, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It comes from the shit that's around this that you cannot see. Like I said before, this literally is the abyss. You are blind to everything. This is not the third dimension, okay? This is not the third dimension. I know they taught you in school and shit. This is not the fucking third dimension. This is the fourth. They took your fucking eye. You can't see shit no more. But this shit's still here. You just can't fucking see it, okay? This is the fourth dimension. The fourth dimension. Oh, one last thing. There's multiple different dimensions. But they all are just different worlds. That's literally all it is. It's different worlds. That's it. Niggas be fucking trying to confuse. Okay, so for polarity. So the first two gods that was ever created was the sun and the moon. Those were the first two representations of polarity. They had the push and the pull. This shit on my fucking screen. They had the push and the pull within each other already. So they wanted to see like, damn, we want to see what we can create from what we doing right here. You feel me? Because like you giving me shit, I'm giving you shit, you giving me shit. I like this shit. You get what I'm saying? They said like, bro, I fuck with this shit. I need to go let's go do something else. Let's create something else. And that's when they created this world. This is the first fucking world, bro. This is the first world. It's not no fucking Earth. Earth is only one of the fucking elements, okay? It's one of the elements. It's air, earth, water, and fire. Why do they call this Earth only? I do not really know. Maybe because they call this the third dimension. That's probably why they call this Earth only. This is the fourth dimension. You got 4 elements here. Fourth dimension. All right, so we really getting into it now. We really getting into it. You feel me? We really getting into this shit. All right, bro. So look, the next thing we're going to talk about is the 3 and the 4. The 3 and the 4 are the most important numbers in this goddamn world because everything is divisible by 3 or 4 in this fucking world. The most important shit, at least. Everything is divisible by 3 or 4. What does 3 and 4 create? 7. Damn, what is 7? What's so significant about the number 7? What they say water is and the pH balance is, bro. 7. 7 is the balance, nigga. 7 is the fucking balance. That's why it's so goddamn important like that. They took the fucking balance away from you. That's what they did with the fucking Bermuda Triangle, nigga. That shit used to be 4, but they said, fuck it, we gonna take the fucking water, which was the ultimate thing for balance. What does water do? All right, so cool. You really finna start getting even deeper into this shit. I'm just being real vague, actually. We ain't even getting a deep dive. You just getting a fucking, I'm just giving you the basis of the shit, all right? So the most important, all of the elements are most important, but the most disruptive one is fire. Why? Because it only does one thing. It only do one thing, and that is burn shit. That's all it fucking do. It don't give a fuck about nothing else. You get what I'm saying? All they do is burn, but it was created for a reason. All of the other 3 elements, when they come together, they created this thing which is called ice. It was too much goddamn ice on the fucking planet, so they said, damn, we need some shit to burn the ice. Because water becomes air, and then it can become a solid, right? But all of it together becomes ice. Okay, so yeah, fire was the last one created, right? Fire was the last one created. All right, so let me just get into it. Let me really just get into it. All right. So the first element that was ever created was air, because after the two gods the first two gods was the sun and the moon. After them two, created the world. The world was literally just like a thought. It was just a bubble. It was just like some shit that was there. It was like, damn. I mean, that shit cool, but like, what is that? You feel me? And then that's when they started like realizing like the give and take that they was giving to each other, and it was like, damn, this feel kind of like, like air. It feel kind of like that. So then they made air, but it was like, damn, that's the only thing you feel like, bro. It's like some other shit here too. It's like a little like we need something else. You feel me? It was so after air was created, water was the next thing that was created. But it was like, damn, like this shit kind of boring. Like, yeah, the air was pushing the water, and the water was pushing the air, and the air was pushing the water, and the water was pushing the air. It's like, yeah, that is us. Like, that's what we doing. The sun and the moon. That's what we doing. We doing the whole push and pull. But it's like, we don't got nothing else. I'm pretty sure we could do something else. I mean, like, this shit just really kind of boring. Like, it's just air and water. So yeah, water was the next thing that was created. So air was first, water was second, earth was third, and then the last one was the fire. And they needed fire because they created way too much fucking ice. Ice was all over the place. So they needed, that is the necessarily whatever the fuck. That's why fire is here, to burn shit down. And for the people who knew me prior, yeah, nigga, I'm not that same nigga who y'all knew before. You can even look at the beginning of my fucking TikToks. I'm not that same nigga I was then. I mean, I still am him, but I'm not. Bitch, it's called evolution, bitch. I evolved. That's why I cut my fucking hair. Y'all gonna figure out who I am real soon, bro. Real soon. I be saying that shit a lot, real soon type shit. But y'all really gonna start seeing who the fuck I am and why I did all this shit. I know what the fuck, like, bro. I had to get out my own fucking way. That's why I'm doing this shit right now. I'm that nigga. Y'all gonna fucking see it real soon, okay? I'm that fucking dude. I was blocking myself. I had to stop blocking my fucking self. You need to stop blocking your goddamn self. Wake the fuck up. And not on none of that woke shit, nigga. Wake the fuck up. On another thing, bro. Dog. I don't think y'all really realize why I'm even trying to, get people to realize who the fuck they is. Bitch, you was gonna be a fucking robot. Your will was gonna be completely taken away from you, nigga. You ain't get lucky, bitch. Niggas put in the fucking work. That's what I'm saying. The motherfuckers outside this shit, bro, they put in the fucking work for us. For a reason. You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's biblical shit going on. I don't do the whole Bible shit. I don't do none of that. But it's biblical shit going on. That coronavirus shit, the whole 6, whatever the fuck, that whole market, dog, they was finna take everything away from you, bro. You need to thank the motherfucking spirit guy or whatever. You need to thank that realm. You need to thank all the other realms for not, none of that shit happening, bro. Thank them niggas. Stop fucking denouncing them and saying like, oh, none of that shit real. Thank them niggas, bro. All right, so we really getting into it now. We really getting into it. You feel me? We really getting into this shit. All right, bro. So look, the next thing we're going to talk about is the 3 and the 4. The 3 and the 4 are the most important numbers in this goddamn world because everything is divisible by 3 or 4 in this fucking world. The most important shit, at least. Everything is divisible by 3 or 4. What does 3 and 4 create? 7. Damn, what is 7? What's so significant about the number 7? What they say water is and the pH balance is, bro. 7. 7 is the balance, nigga. 7 is the fucking balance. That's why it's so goddamn important like that. They took the fucking balance away from you. That's what they did with the fucking Bermuda Triangle, nigga. That shit used to be 4, but they said, fuck it, we gonna take the fucking water, which was the ultimate thing for balance. What does water do?